Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking reading, which will be for the weekend. So, folks, I'm off for the weekend. I'm off to do 2 fairs, quite a long way away, and then I'm not back until Sunday night. So, your reading today will be for the weekend, and your weekly readings will not be up till Monday. So if you're waiting for them, it will be Monday before they surface. So apologies, but can't help it. It's my last weekend away before Christmas. We start again on the 6th of January, and the cards are jumping out everywhere. People walking away. So I'll try to do that, but I'll do your bonus read this morning for the weekend. And then I have to go to work. Now, what else did I want to say to you? A lot of energy, a lot of stagnant energy at the moment. Everybody's feeling it. Please don't think you're the only person. Just breathe, meditate, and move through. It'll come good when it's ready. Mercury retrograde. For those of you doing the work and understanding the spiritual journey, trying to raise your vibration by putting in good meditation practices, learning to love yourself, working in separation from your twin, all of those people, very stagnant energy at this time, waiting for the runner to drop their mask. They're working on their egos. This is happening throughout. You are not the only person. It seems to be a very big movement this time around. So if you're on that journey at the moment, you'll understand what I'm talking about. All right, what's cracking for Friday, the 23rd of November? 8 of coins. Beautiful. So you are working on the good work. For a lot of you out there, this is, working in a very practical sense to try and raise money too. So you could be hard at work at the moment, lots of overtime, keeping yourself busy maybe, but definitely putting in a lot of effort here. Now, if you're doing the spiritual work, this would be the same because you're trying to amass your, you're trying to raise that vibration. So that looks quite cool, doesn't it? I've never noticed that before. Raising your vibration so you hum like a V8. But definitely trying to improve your view of the world, drop your ego, understand what it means to drop the ego, and trying to live in your truth, or learning to live as you really were meant to be, as the child you were born to be before everybody came in and told you what you were. So definitely doing some good work, people. Okay, so first off we have the Chariot. Oh, I like this a lot because this means things will start picking up again. And I really got that this morning. I woke up and I went, yep, I can feel we're on a bit of a downhill, I don't want to say downhill slope because that sounds negative. We're on the downhill ride. Let's think of it as a sleigh journey where we've taken the what do you call it, the chairlift up. We're at the top at the moment and we're about to take that slide down the other side. So yes, it's starting to happen. The Chariot talks about being focused, understanding the journey and moving forward. Okay, and then we have the Six of Wands. Could things get any better here? So Six of Wands talks about victory. It talks about movement forward as well. So we've definitely got forward movement here, and I like that. And look at this. Oh my goodness, that made my tummy flip. So we have forward movement towards love here. Something is definitely happening here. The lovers being here. Okay, and then I have a brand new start with the Ace of Wands, a passionate new start. Isn't it a beautiful card? Look how red and fiery it is. I love it. I love it. She's been enlightened too. Let's see, she's got the... I do think that it's incredible how the aura and the enlightenment looks like a moon. Perhaps that's meant to be today. Maybe things are going to be exposed. That's why you're able to move forward. Okay, I keep meaning to move my table and my cards and everything. I'll have to do it over Christmas. I've got a beautiful desk in the other room where I keep all my crystals and everything, but just so easy for me to sit here in my lounge area. I'm sure everybody does the same thing. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with the King of Swords. There could be some papers to sign here, legal documents, some pressure from someone to sell something. You've got someone pressuring you to maybe give up something or sign something. I can feel people out there trying to push back against something they're being pushed to do here. Sometimes this person can be quite manipulative. If he's in the upside down, people talk about him being manipulative, but this has a manipulative energy today. So if you're dealing with someone like this, could be an air sign, but, you know, I don't go too much on the signs. He wants something from you, and he's being very pushy at the moment. So, okay, you want to move on here. Queen of Cups, this is you at the moment, feeling very nurturing, beautiful. You could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So my mind's going off. Sometimes when they throw so much into my head at one time, I can't get it all out, and it just is so hard in such a small amount of time. Okay, so I'm going to do one more card, and then I'm going to do a bit of a recap here, because you need to have a recap before I move further. Yet there's an offer coming in for some of you. Okay. So what's happening here is things are finally moving forward. There's a victory to be had here, and it's to do with love for a lot of people here. There is a choice here, but I don't think it's a choice between two people. I think there's a choice on whether to move forward or not on this. I think there's a choice because either you've got someone pressuring you to do this, or someone's pushing at you to get it done, and you're not ready to move forward. You're taking on this Queen of Cups energy. You're loving them back, even though they're being pushy and they want to offer you something. So for some of you, this could be someone you know already, or it could be someone new. But you've got someone here who wants to move forward in a relationship with you, and you are so not ready at the moment. And they don't want to take no for an answer here. Now, some of you might think that's great, but for me, I'd be saying to you, you need to hold your boundaries. You need to be saying to this person, I'm sorry, I'm not ready at the moment. I need time to think about this, because there's nurturing of yourself to be done here. So this person that's coming in to speak to you here is pushy, yes. They are being truthful. I think that they do love you, and I think they will tell you they do. But it's like, I love you, I want you to do everything, drop everything for me. So if you want to do that, fine. I know people will write underneath, you know, I'd do that if my man come back. Well, good for you. For people who've done the good work, this is a time for you to say what suits you. You need to stand your ground, hold your boundaries. Do not let people manipulate you, push you around, or push you with what they want, especially if you've been waiting for them. So I know I sound a little bit passionate about it this morning, but I'm very much about women being strong and true to who they are. It's so important. So if somebody's pushing you to do something you do not want to do, you have to say so. I need a week. I need a month. I need some time. I'm not ready. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect you to come in and be demanding. Now you have to wait for me. Be strong. They want you bad enough, they'll come back. So the Two of Cups is here. So we have the Two of Cups and the Lovers. So we are talking about twin flame soulmate relationships here. Somebody is coming back here to offer you something, but they want it now. And you've been waiting all this time for them to make their mind up. Now, the Five of Coins here means if you're going to do this, you're going to feel a certain amount sad after doing this, which is okay too. You need to. You need to go back inside, and you need to do more work on yourself. And you will understand when this comes around what I'm talking about here. This is about keeping your boundaries strong. And if you have done the work, you will know exactly what I'm talking about in terms of boundaries. We're not very good at them. People come in, push us around, we just do. Do not do it. For your own sanity, if you want long-term security with this person, if you want true love from this person, they have to drop that mask. And they're still being pushy and manipulative. So please be really, really thoughtful about how you do that. Because look what you've got waiting for you. This is abundance. This is the 10 of Coins. So you might be feeling a bit sad about this relationship if you say to someone, you know, you don't want to do things now. I can tell you, they ain't going anywhere. They have worked it out. They understand who you are now. They have got the message. Okay, so if you've been waiting for someone to drop a mask and understand who you are, that is happening. But because of their ego and their former self, they're unable to understand still your boundaries and the respect they need to have for you. Now, for a lot of people here, people walked away from relationships where they really did love someone, but they refused to be treated poorly. And what that's done is to this person that you love is they've gone away and they've shed their ego. Now, if you're unsure about shedding the ego and living in your truth, you have plenty of videos on YouTube about it. If you're really interested and you're not sure what I'm talking about in the twin flame journey, then you can go back and have a read and understand. People question some of this, and I think, you know, if you're not hearing the calling, if you're not listening to the intuition and you think you're in love with someone or someone's in love with you, go deep inside and work it out for yourself. Because for some unknown reason, some people don't get what this all means. But for the people who do understand, this reading goes out to you. You've got someone coming back. Stand your ground. They're still working to get rid of that ego. There is still ego there, and they've been so used to using it with people to manipulate them for their own means. If you want this person back, stand your ground. Tell them what you want. Don't go with that. Be very strong here. Yes, it's going to be hard to do that. I have no doubt. You've got a 5 of coins coming up here. It will make you feel empty, but it will push you back inside again to understand what it is you want. But in the utmost thing, it sends them to get rid of their mask, which is what you're meant to do. So, twin flamers, things are happening here. Things are happening. I've been doing so many readings for people in this situation. It never changes. It's just the next wave goes through and those people meet their twin flames, and then it just happens again. It just seems to be the way it is. You know, poets like Shakespeare have written about it for years, you know. What's it called? The 12th Night? Star-crossed lovers, Romeo, Juliet. Still happening. And you may be part of the next wave. Oh, I thought I'd get an oracle card out for you, but nothing wants to come out. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, so the card that's come out is the key, and it talks about new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those who are ready to let go of the past. Okay, I'm going to read it for you one more time for those who are unable to let go. Letting go brings things back. You know, let the bird go. If it comes back, it's yours. That type of thing. So it says, key, new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Let it go. If it's meant to be yours, it will return. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. I'll see you on Monday.